dreams are very important. You need to write them down.
So we can as well include dreams in the journals.
Yeah. Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Riz and this is Prof. So today we have a lot to offer, and I just want you to be so tuned in and be ready to be mind blown. So be ready to be mind blown today, and today we have so much in place. And so I have a question for you, and I'm just like wondering, like, we as humans, do we really know where we're going? Do we really know what we want in life? Like, do we really know that?
I think as humans it's really hard to tell. Yeah, but there are a few ways or habits that if we try to follow, can at least keep us on track. Yes.
Okay. So which are these habits? Or like, what do we call them in general? Like, how do we have like a terminology that we can call them?
So if we stick to maintaining our body and soul and mind, then I think in the long run we are able to at least keep the pace and remain on track and maybe be successful.
Okay. So what if we call these habits mental health habits? Yes. That can help an individual to like become successful or just stay on the right track in order to like at least live a better life.
Yeah, they are yeah.
So how many do you have for us today? How many habits?
Then we are going to discuss 8 ways through which if you maintain, you can be able to live a healthy life. The first one is nutrition. Basically, nutrition is balanced diet, and in balanced diet, when you ingest food or eat something, it is digested in your gut and assimilated into the body. So when you eat carbohydrates, eat vitamins, eat proteins, they are all going to bring impact to your health.
One time I was told by a friend that the gut system is your center, like it's the center of your body, which entirely means that anything that you consume you actually become. So if you like consume a lot of junky and a lot of calories, you literally look like a calorie. Like you become a junkie in your mind, your soul, and even your body. You become a junkie. So I feel like nutrition is the most important thing that someone can consider beyond all the 8 habits that we're going to discuss today. Nutrition is the number 1, right? Is it?
Yeah, even if it's not number 1, but it's a very major one.
It's the major one.
It's the major one.
The major, because you know when someone is a little child, like the tiny child, you know those tiny kids, they don't exercise, so basically nutrition comes number 1.
Yeah, because you find that for proteins, it will help you grow muscles, it will build your body, and for carbohydrates, you'll be able to get energy, and also vitamins. Yeah.
All of them are very essential.
Very essential.
In right amounts.
Yes, in right amounts. For example, if you consume vitamins in proper way, your body will be protected. Yeah, they help protect your body. You become immune to most of the diseases. So it's naturally essential for your body and also for your healthy life.
We've already discussed the first one, and I just want to add one point that we forgot, which is drinking lots and lots of water. You make sure you maintain that. You drink at least 3 liters a day and above, right? And what is the second one?
Well, the second thing you can do is carrying out physical exercise, and there are many ways you can. There are many things you can do to achieve this. The first, you can even dance. You can do indoor workouts. Maybe if you're alone in the house, you can do some push-ups. You can do sit-ups. You can do jack jumps. Yeah, any activity that involves your body can make you physically fit.
As long as your body is in motion, right?
Yes,
Like personally, when I started my physical activity and all that fitness journey, I started by walking. So it's not like that big of a deal. You can start with the most smallest and most tiniest of things, and then eventually you can get to the part where now you start to involve things like lifting weights and the rest.
Yes,
right?
Yeah, anything small you do, as long as your body parts, your limbs,
you're moving.
Yeah, it's very essential.
Why is it essential for us to do physical exercise?
You see, when you are engaged in a physical exercise, your body through your brain, what we call pituitary glands, and hypothalamus glands, they produce a hormone called endorphins. These endorphins are responsible for transmitting neurons. They are neurotransmitters. They help make the body act, and also you get composed. They try to alleviate pain. Maybe during that physical exercise, there are some exercises that involve or some big pain.
Yeah, and also like to your mental health.
Yes.
Exercise plays a very vital role.
Yes.
Like when you start to work out, it's like your body and your mind just calms down, and that's like the basic of mental health. You need a calm mind to operate, right?
Okay, in addition to that, when you are engaged in an activity, you are getting to living the current moment or present moment, and you get to forget about future worries, and also you are able to forget about
The
past regrets.
Yeah,
Yes.
because when you think about your past so much, you become depressed, and when you worry so much about your future, you become anxious. So you have anxiety. So if you mean like exercise can actually help somebody to remove the anxiety and depression, which is the constant thing that we suffer from and all the time, that's a big thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you find that these hormones, as we mentioned earlier, produced during physical exercise, they are able to calm you down, and in that process, you are able to do away with depression, anxiety, or any mental disorder. Or even if it won't get it out, but at least
It should be maintained.
it will be maintained.
So true. You know, like I feel like nothing in this world has a solution,
Yes.
but we can maintain.
Yes.
Is there anything that has a complete solution?
Nothing.
But we can at least like have that like level of maintenance
Yes.
to just have that sort of like a better life, like not having to worry 24/7.
Yes. And you find out that when you are composed, you are calm, you will be able to make inspired actions. And through taking inspired actions, you are able to make.
Achieve your goals.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you will achieve your goals. You will be able to do so many things that you plan and you never do, right?
Yes, that's
Because you know, also exercise grounds you. It literally grounds you to a point where it's the hardest thing to do, so it's easier for you to do other things because now this is so hard to maintain. If you do an exercise for like 3 months consecutively, you are disciplined enough to do anything else in this world.
very true,
Yeah.
because it will open up your inner wisdom, and through that, very many progressive coincidences will come up, viable opportunities, and you will get going.
And I feel like opportunities are always there,
They are
but you
there.
must have the eye to see it.
I must have the eye to see.
And the best way is if you ground yourself
Yes.
using the techniques that we're saying today, right? Exercises and all those things.
Yes. So you mean exercise can help us open our eyes to see
Yeah, true. I
what we
believe
can't
that.
see without.
Yeah, true. Because it gives you that confidence
Yes.
and that insight to see things beyond what people see.
Yes.
And confidence is actually the bigger part.
Yes.
Because you're able to walk into any place, you just feel like I got this. Like you just feel that kind of air, like you are so comfortable in your own body, you're so comfortable in your own space
Yes.
that you can actually create that space that can help you.
Yes, and through that physical exercise, you will be able to gain your physical self-esteem.
So
Yes, because you, and also self-awareness.
self-awareness and mindfulness,
Yes.
whereby you are able to operate within the realm of right now, not thinking about tomorrow or the past.
So with the physical exercise, if you maintain it and get it as a daily dose, then you are able to achieve what you would have otherwise not achieved.
That's true. That's very true. Now that you've discussed having good nutrition or a balanced diet and also physical exercise, third thing will automatically be having enough sleep.
Yes.
And how many hours does a normal adult sleep? Like, how many hours is a normal adult supposed to be sleeping?
I think it should be averagely or an average of 8 hours.
8 hours. How about 7?
7 is equally good.
Equally good.
Yes.
But 8 is the most advisable.
8 is advisable.
So what happens if somebody is not like able to sleep for like the 8 hours? What happens?
So if you don't sleep, if you don't have enough sleep, obviously you will, your mind will not be stable, you will not be comfortable. When you wake up,
You'll be so restless.
you will be so restless.
Yeah, true. Because sleep helps you to relax, feel more stronger, feel more composed.
Yes.
And if you combine the three,
Yes.
enough sleep, physical exercise, and good nutrition,
Yes.
automatically, even on your physical, the way you look, everyone will just see you look different, you look better, you look more healthier. Yeah.
And I think it can also help you forget some of your worries, because when you
Sleep
are
is a
asleep,
therapy.
yes, when you are asleep, you don't remember about your problems, your
So
current
true.
worries, because unless you are dreaming, you can't.
You know, like that means somebody should do a lot of investment in their beddings. Like you have that good mattress,
Yes.
that good duvet. When you go to sleep, it's like you're living your best life in your sleep.
Yes, because you have maybe you have struggled the whole day. You don't need to struggle again at night.
Yeah, and you know, we spend half of our life sleeping. You know that
And,
humans spend half of their life sleeping.
maybe-
Generally, like let's say I'm 25. So for my 25 years, half of that has been spent in sleeping.
because at night you sleep.
Because at night I sleep, and when I was young I slept even more.
No,
So
12
that means-
hours a day.
Yeah,
when you are
that
an
means-
infant, you oversleep.
So that means half of my life I spent sleeping, and generally everyone. So it means sleeping is the most essential thing that you need to consider all the time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because when you come from your sleep, it's just like that general relaxation of your body. You just feel a bit different,
Yes.
which is very essential. Even if you want to do anything and your body is relaxed, you can literally like do anything, go through any challenge because you're so calm.
Yes, very.
But if you have that restlessness in you, it's so difficult to do anything.
Yes.
Even if it's something as simple as be taking a shower. The shower is a very simple thing.
Yes, all these three or whatever we discussed are very interconnected. Doing one,
And they have to work together.
they work together.
You can't choose one.
You can't choose one, because after exercise you have to take food, as we advised, balanced diet. Then after that you take enough water. Then you have a rest, you sleep.
The three is just a combination that is very necessary. There's no way you say, you know, I exercise but I don't sleep.
Yes.
You're doing nothing. Because you know, this is the crazy thing I learned. We actually lose weight when we sleep and when we breathe. You don't lose weight when you're in the gym. You lose weight when you're sleeping, and you lose weight also when you're breathing. That's why also we have to add that techniques or how to learn how to like breathe and breathe mindfully. It also helps because that carbon dioxide, when it goes outside, that's how like your body releases the carbs.
Yes.
Yeah,
And when you are asleep, you know you are able to breathe properly.
properly.
Yes.
Than when you're doing your other physical normal activities during the day or when you're awake.
Yes.
That's true. And that's why we lose weight when we sleep. So you must maintain like enough sleep. That's something that is unnegotiable
Yeah. That
to
is
forgo, right?
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fourth thing you need to maintain or practice generally is journaling. You've ever heard of journaling?
Yes, of course.
You've ever heard about it?
Yes, but
Have you ever done like sort of tried journaling?
yes, I've tried. Yes. Yeah.
So journaling basically is writing down your thoughts and your emotions, and also writing how you spend your day or how your whole entire situation went, like the day of the night. So basically journaling is like a therapy session,
Yes.
whereby instead of you having to carry those emotions and thoughts all the time, you write them down. So you can literally write how you feel, and it's like a way of talking to yourself on a very daily basis. And it can also help you become very creative, feels free, because you know when you talk to someone, you're always having this urge to like filter. Like you feel like I need to remove this. How will this person feel? I need to do this and that. Like how will this person eventually like react to that? But when you're journaling, it's like a free space whereby you can express anything, how you feel, how you think, and like literally just a free space for you. And it's okay for you to feel like if you want to burn the whole thing or tear it down, it's still fine. So it's a free space, and I will always advise people to journal because I've been journaling for so many years now. And one thing I can say is if you're stressed or going through a hard time, just journal. Like for me, you know the time when I lost my dad, I was always like so sad and so moody until I started to journal again. That is when I started to feel better. So journaling is always advisable to like do it every now and then, so that you can keep in check with how you feel. Yeah.
So can we say that journaling can help us maybe record or store some important events
That's true.
and experiences for future
That's
reference,
true.
and
That's
maybe they
true.
may help you
That's
in the
true,
future?
because your life is literally has similarities.
Yes.
And if you're able to like trace those similarities in your past and realize that it's not something you want to associate with, you can actually try to find a solution. But if you would maybe sort of find a way that you find things that are being like similar and you like the way they are, you're able to know how they come to be, and you can be able to maintain that. So journaling can keep your history also, and the things you literally forget about, like your dreams. I feel like dreams are very important. You need to write them
So
down.
we can as well include dreams
Yes.
in the journals.
Yes, you literally like, when you wake up that moment, you remember your dream that moment and you journal it. Do you know if you don't journal it, even like an hour later you'll forget your dream?
Yes.
And for me, I'm very insightful. Dreams have meaning to me. Like they mean a lot because I tend to dream things that come to happen.
Thank you for that insight, because I have a whole stack of dreams that very important
And then
that I
it's
didn't.
good because you can realize, oh, this dream I dreamed it another time again. It must have a meaning. Like there's no way something in your life comes if it doesn't have a meaning. Everything has a meaning. And if you journal your dreams, sometimes it can be a message to even like help you understand like your path, or maybe whatever purpose you're born for. You might be doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
So your dreams can help you to like get to a point where you realize, oh, so I'm supposed to be doing this because I'm dreaming about this thing all the time.
So some dreams carry your star.
Yeah, they carry, yes, remember nyota yako, they literally carry your purpose. It's crazy, but I think it's so true because personally I've been that person who, when I dream things, they come to happen.
That's what I'm going to begin right away.
Right
I've
away.
never
Every
done
day
it
you
before,
dream,
but
you write it
from
down.
today henceforth, that's
It's very essential. You can actually journal in your phone or maybe in a book. You can choose which one is easier for you. You can journal in your phone because all the phones nowadays have notepads. So you can journal in your phone, or
Or you
maybe
go the
journal
manual way.
the manual way to write, but I'll advise the manual way.
Yeah.
When you manual write, it's like your brain opens up. So you literally just say anything you feel, and it's just so easy, like, and if you are somebody who is a content creator or a writer, it's very helpful. It's going to help you to create something better because you can refer to your own past life. It's so intimate and it's so real and so authentic than when you give examples of other people's lives. So journaling is very, very important. Sure. So anyone watching this, you should make sure you journal all the time, like
From today
henceforth. Even if you can't do it every single day, at least try in a week. Maybe let's say on Friday or Saturday, once a week or Monday, journal. Also journal the things you're planning to do.
it's true.
The moment you write down what you want to do, it becomes like visible and easy. But if it's only in your mind, it looks like an illusion.
Yes.
It looks like something that is very impossible.
Yeah, it can help you
Yeah.
keep track of your dream. The dream to
True,
mean
true,
your
true.
future.
True,
Yes.
true, true.
So the dream, if you journal the dream and the events or your plans, it can help you maybe as a reference.
Sure. That one I can assure you it happened because I started to journal my dream. After discussing the 4th main habits that we can practice, I believe it's time now we discuss the 5th one. So which one is the 5th one?
The fifth one is spiritual guidance.
Spiritual guidance. What's
Yes.
that?
Our spiritual guidance is how you can be guided spiritually, maybe by you can choose to follow man of God or any religion.
Any religious activities?
Yes.
There are so many religions.
Yes. And now,
people have different beliefs.
yes.
And personally, I'm open to people doing what they do as long as they don't involve me.
Yes.
And I'm open to letting them become who they are.
Yes.
Yeah. Just recently, I heard someone say that African religion is actually like the most oldest religion in the like African. What is it called? African something. What's it called? African society? What do we call it?
African traditional society.
African traditional religion or African traditional society.
Yes.
So we literally have a couple of many ways and many religions, but the point is to just find the spiritual guidance.
Yes.
So this is easy because it's going to help you to have that sort of like knowing, having that kind of like strength and knowing and confidence in that wherever you're going is what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
It will help you so much.
So much. And in fact, on the type of religion or spiritual guidance you are going to seek, it depends all on you.
True.
You see, maybe
what fulfills your soul.
Yes, what is desirable to you.
True.
You find in the book of Joshua 24. You can find the verse. You can read it later. Joshua asked the Israelites, now that you've reached into the promised land, you are now turning your back to God. So today, choose this day who you are going to serve.
True.
Are you going to serve God or you are going to serve these idols? So
no one can make it without God.
Yes. So they have.
You don't exist on your own.
Yes.
You were created, and we just don't exist. There must be a higher being.
Yes.
And that's God.
Yes.
Right?
It's God and God alone. So Joshua goes on and says, you choose what you want, but for me and my house, I will serve God, the living God. So these Israelites went ahead and into a very deep thought. They thought and their mental flight to Egypt when God himself moved them out of the dark dungeons of slavery. They crossed the Red Sea through his guidance, and then through the wilderness, they depended on his guidance. And then they thought and came to conclusion that we too will serve the living God.
That's a beautiful story.
Yes, everybody must choose one. You can't just be there. You must have that spiritual guidance to take you through, and maybe through that you will be able to be mentally stable.
True. Even if you practice the first four without having the serving of the higher being, you still lack direction.
Yeah.
You still lack direction, even if you're physically fit, you're eating healthy, you're journaling, you still lack direction. So you need to have a higher being that you literally answer to, that you literally like have guidance from, right?
Yes. And also you see, through that guidance, you will be able to, spiritual guidance will help you stick to your goals, stick to your purpose.
True.
They will help you at least align yourself to your main goals, objectives, and at least in the end you will be successful.
That's very true. That's very true. There's no way you can fail with God.
With God you can't
fail. You can't fail. There's always a breakthrough waiting, even if it will take years and years.
Yeah. So we advise our audiences that when you have got to choose the right spiritual alienation. Yeah. If there are those people who are aligned to some negative spiritual, it's their choice. You have to choose the better choice, the one that you feel will help you achieve your goals.
Because the end goal is not here on earth.
Yes.
Here we're just passing. This is just a vessel carrying us to this physical life.
Yes.
But our journey is more profound and more bigger than what we think it is.
Yes.
We're just on this earth as travelers. We're not here to stay. So having a higher power and trusting in the higher power and God, that is essentially everything. Because that's the only one that knows exactly who we are, where we're going and all that.
Yes, and we are told that our bodies are the temple of God. So we must make it clean. We must ensure that we take a very profitable or a good spiritual alienation.
True.
Yeah, so that you are in the end you are pure. You are okay.
Sure.
Yes.
The sixth one is socializing. Socializing is basically interacting with other people, and we all know that humans are social humans, and we need each other in all ways possible. And most cases we do not easily identify with any other creature apart from our own other humans. So like having that sense of like interaction, laughing, having the same social experiences and discussing our lives can help you feel like everything is normal. Because if you're going through something and no one has ever told you they go through that thing, you'll feel like this is crazy, or you're going crazy, or maybe something is just not right in your life. But if somebody comes and shares the same thing. The seventh one is regular cleaning or just general organization. Like the moment you clean, even your mind gets at peace. You literally have that peace of mind to do so many things, and just like have that literally like your mind is at peace and your body is just like organized. Like you just feel different. Like every time I clean, I always feel like I know what to do next. It gets like easier, and it's always easy to like do another thing after cleaning. And then the last one is number 8, which is generally finding a source of inspiration. You can find motivation in books, you can find motivations on videos, you can find motivations on people on a daily basis. So you have to look for it also for you to find it. So you have to make sure at least make sure in a day or two you get to watch something motivational, or let's say read something motivational, something that will help you going. Because in anything that has to deal with your mental and maintaining your mental health stability, you have to do anything to make sure that you're at a place where you can actually operate, face challenges, make better decisions, live a better life. And having a source of inspiration is very important. Like every time you like go to those TED Talks or those podcasts, you watch them and you listen to the things that you literally want to learn, or maybe there's something you're going through that you need more insight, you go look for it online on YouTube or any other app that you prefer, and at least it makes things easier. So with that all said, thank you for watching my videos, and hopefully we meet in the next episode. Thank you so much for subscribing, thank you for liking, and make sure you keep doing the same thing. Thank you so much for our last video. You really did well. It has right now more than 100 views in a day, and I'm so glad that we are supporting each other. Bye. Okay. Anyway, let me hiyo part to cut. It's so difficult to do anything.
Yes.
Even if it's something as simple as maybe taking a shower. The shower is a very simple thing.
Yes.